We are here today to announce the arrest of 60-year-old Dwayne Keith Davis.
We are here today to report the capture of 60-year-old Dwayne Keith Davis. Hello, Keith Metro Police. Come here, hello, come here, thanks pal on here. So what they got you for man greatest case in a Las Vegas history? Gracious better believe it like ongoing September 7th, 1996. This occurs in my reality that was important for my reality. This happens yet on the grounds that it was 2Pac. And I was joined to it was different. Do you feel like Puffy? Oh, you better believe it. He would it be advisable for me, I figure. He ought to glance out. He pays special attention to every other person you understand. When I'm talking about almost 30 years after Tupac Shakur's sad passing, there has been a huge improvement for the situation. Dwayne K.D. Davis, otherwise called Key D, was arrested on September 29th. And for partner accused of homicide by a stupendous jury. His capture has worked up inquiries among fans, especially because of KFID's past case that Diddy had placed a $1 million abundance on 2Pac's life. He said he walked first floor. Did he say come meet me ground floor? No doubt he expressed come on ground floor. Let converse with you, he tells you genuinely man. I really want to dispose of these folks. And he's looking at you without flinching. And he resembles frightened, no doubt, so as you would like to think the particular explanation. He requested that you come first floor, and converse with him was about that thing, not about alcohol, it was about that oak. You let him know we'll do it for $1 million. And he resembles oak. I'll do it for 1 million GRE shake on it. Or something to that effect. No doubt what happened gentle here, like man we WIK fast. You know nothing raised how much $1 million he did Puffy. Did no doubt approve, wasn't you know it wasn't me I'm Millie. No doubt 50 you understand what I'm talking about. So he raised them $1 million. No doubt project fellows are eliminate you 1,500. Might this at some point possibly embroil Diddy in 2Pac's homicide? Adding to the interest, there are reports recommending that 2Pac's dear companion, Mike Tyson, had some inclinations about Diddy's contribution in the connivance to dispense with 2Pac. Tyson's new disclosures have reignited revenue for this situation. So what precisely did Mike Tyson unveil in regards to Diddy's supposed job in 2Pac's homicide? Is Key D's capture the start of expected legitimate repercussions for Diddy? We should dig into these new advancements in a new improvement in the well-established secret encompassing the 1996 homicide of rap symbol 2Pac Shakur. There has been a critical advancement. Dwayne Keffy D. Davis, a man whom examiners affirm played a part in arranging the homicide, has been caught and officially accused charged of homicide in Las Vegas. Kite, who is 60 years of age, has been under the careful focus of examiners for quite a while as one of the underlying 4 suspects was arrested on a Friday morning while he was out for a stroll close to his home on the edges of Las Vegas. This capture came presently before investigators made a declaration in court, uncovering that a Nevada fantastic jury has given a prosecution against Key D, accusing him of 1 count of homicide, including a lethal weapon. Key D's appearance is booked for the forthcoming week. Furthermore, the excellent jury joined a condemning upgrade connected with PAC movement to the homicide allegation on the off chance that Key D is found blameworthy. This upgrade might actually bring about an extra 20 years added to a sentence. Remember, Key D isn't blamed for being the individual who genuinely shot the lethal shots at 2Pac anyway. Nevada's general set of laws permits people to have to deal with penalties for their association in a wrongdoing, including murder, regardless of whether they straightforwardly perpetrate the demonstration. As per Las Vegas Police, manslaughter Lieutenant Jason Johansson Kefai, he was the one coordinating the arrangement for the gathering of people answerable for completing this wrongdoing, consequently making him the shot guest in this grievous occasion that originally shot enormous kid in the head. I thought he was dead similar to damn he dead. And they didn't give Chas work everything out, such that awful a few fights offered it pursue. They got their little windshield chance. out it was done with after that anyway. There's one more critical case made by Key D in his meetings that can possibly cause police to notice Diddy in regards to his supposed inclusion in 2Pac's homicide, with Mike Tyson currently apparently verifying this association. The web is humming with hypothesis that we could observe a ruin for Diddy too. To give a few setting, 2Pac and Mike share a cozy relationship in a sincere meeting with DJ Vlad. Mike revealed that he had urged 2Pac to go to his match against Bruce Seldon in Las Vegas on September 7, 1996. Unfortunately, it was on that pivotal night that 2Pac was shot, and Mike communicated significant lament wishing that he might have shown up before to conceivably forestall 2Pac's less than ideal passing. I feel somewhat remorseful, yet him coming to the 5 me squeezing him. For the hello, bring the tape, remember the tape you know. And I planned to go out with him. That evening I vowed to go to 660 to him. That evening, yet I just had a little child. And her mom was inciting me to remain at home, so I remained with the child. And somebody called me that evening and let me know that Occur and Ivan Mike's association in this is all unadulterated mayhem. Mike Tyson had recently given a public admonition to 2Pac's butt silence and straightforwardly communicated his powerful urge to face them. Given Mike's accounted for hostility towards Diddy, there is a developing conviction that Mike has information showing Diddy's inclusion in the scheme to kill 2Pac. Also, it's significant that LAPD analyst Greg Kading during his broad examination concerning the homicides of Tupo and Biggie Smalls uncovered data that associated the two cases. Kading went on record guaranteeing that the police had proof proposing that Diddy had requested the 2 hits a case that Kef ID later affirmed in his meetings. These improvements have brought up critical issues and created a shaded area of doubt over Diddy's job in the sad occasions encompassing 2Pac murder. What's considerably more crazy is that since the plot has accepted one more curve, as Kef AD has now highlighted his own nephew as the one answerable for 2Pac Shakur's homicide, adding weight to Key D's statement, is the declaration of a witness back in 1997 who informed examiners that Puffy had purportedly gotten the Southside CPS to do hits on both Suge and 2Pac. This source guaranteed that the individual who had gone after the MGM Fabulous was essential for the gathering liable for the death, and that initially the arrangement must be done at the Sus Vegas club. Yet they chose to act promptly, as opposed to standing by. Strikingly, this lines up with the very story that Kef AD imparted to the public 10 years after the fact now. It was this narrative that guaranteed, which we realize wasn't correct, definitely ch out. We don't discuss some things that are gibberish. We don't engage babble my sibling. So we not in any event going to try and go there with all due regard, yet I value you as a columnist asking Oak. Thank you. Listen, a long time back, I'd have been like, yo, did you enlist someone to kill yet? No, you do it like a writer, better believe it, no doubt, no. I mean, we wouldn't get into hogwash like that. You understand what I'm talking about, since it's garbage, which we never accepted, by the way. Better believe it, thank you. It's fundamental for note that Diddy has reliably denied any inclusion in 2Pac's homicide, passionately excusing such cases as unjustifiable and declining to remark regarding this situation the developing turns of events and clashing records in this well-established secret heaps on enthralling public consideration and bring up major problems about the genuine occasions encompassing 2Pac's sad demise. The postponement in Kef ID's capture, in spite of his open admissions and readiness to examine his inclusion out in the open, has left many confounded fans are currently guessing that specialists could have been hanging tight for Kef ID to possibly give data about the supposed genius behind 2Pac's homicide from now onward. Indefinitely, quite a while, the Win hypothesis proposed that 2Pac's killing was a consequence of his squabble with Orlando Anderson, a Southside gangster and Kef ID's nephew, following the Mike Tyson battle in Las Vegas. Many accept that the story encompassing Diddy's implied $1 million proposition were misrepresented, with some proposing that Diddy's declaration of the abundance was all the more a provocative motion rather than a genuine request to do a hit. Both Orlando and Key D had associations with Diddy and Big Deal and functioned as security for them. Diddy apparently confided in Keffy D, since he accepted Key D was among the couple of people from Compton, that Suge Knight wouldn't go up against the quarrel among 2Pac and Orlando, purportedly started in light of the fact that Orlando had purportedly taken a death row chain from Tron Path, a death row subsidiary, and indicated Gangster Diddy was purportedly wanting to utilize the chain to insult Suge Knight in a music video. Subsequently, 2Pac's homicide might actually be viewed as a sad result of a warm circumstance, where all gatherings were familiar. 2Pac's attack on one of Diddy's partners swelled into a deadly shooting, underlining the complicated snare of connections and occasions that encompass this sad occasion. You realize a few fans out there are as yet persuaded that 2Pac's homicide wasn't simply some arbitrary thing. They feel that Diddy's proposal of a cool $1 million to Key D for taking out Shog and 2Pac was